The US is home to some of the most spectacular scenery in the world and some of the most recognizable icons on the planet. Welcome to WatchZilla. Today we are going to explore the largest and most diverse countries in the world, the United States. Many of the top attractions in the United States are bucket list destinations, drawing visitors from around the world. Compiling a list of places to see is step 1. But keep in mind, given the size of the United States, most of people plan their trips to a specific region, be it in the East Coast, the Southwest, the beaches of Florida or California, or outlying regions like Hawaii and Alaska. You may want to see the city sights or head out to the parks and natural areas. In some cases, you can easily combine the two if you plan a day trip or two. Plenty of options await you, with incredible sights sprinkled across the country. For anyone in the enviable position of having unlimited time and resources, these are the top attractions to include on your itinerary. Number 11. Las Vegas Strip. Millions of tourists from all over the world travel to the Las Vegas Strip every year to experience Las Vegas in style. Even though it's not technically located in Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Strip is considered a top spot to visit in Nevada. With resorts, hotels and casinos lining the 4.2-mile stretch, the Strip is a popular destination for adult travelers. It is one of the most popular attractions that visitors flock to every year to gamble, go to big-name shows, eat at the endless buffets, and more. Some of the most popular hotels visited by tourists are Caesar's Palace, MGM Grand, Excalibur and the Bellagio. Many high-profile performers like Elvis Presley, Elton John and Celine Dion have performed at venues in Las Vegas, attracting millions of visitors every year. There is something for everyone, and it's one of the superb family vacation spots and best places to vacation in America. Number 10. Mount Rushmore. Perhaps the most unmistakably American landmark is Mount Rushmore, a national memorial located in South Dakota. Situated in South Dakota's Black Hills and just 30 miles southwest of Rapid City is one of the most popular U.S. attractions, Mount Rushmore. 60 feet of presidential portraits carved into the granite tower over you, leaving you breathless and awestruck. Constructed in the early 20th century, Mount Rushmore depicts the faces of 4 former American presidents, each of which is carved and blasted from the side of a rock face. Visitors can admire the larger-than-life faces of Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln and Theodore Roosevelt. Each one was chosen to represent the growth and development of the nation. The monument is visited by more than 2 million people annually to take in the beauty and admire the sculpture. The short presidential trail at the base of Mount Rushmore provides better views and an interesting perspective on the landmark. The Hall of Records houses the country's most important artifacts and gives visitors a peek into American history. The sculptor's studio houses a 1/12th scale model of Mount Rushmore, as well as tools and techniques workers used to create the monument. Number 9. Times Square. The place is more like a take of city life. The heart of Midtown Manhattan is bustling Times Square, famous for its dazzling billboards, New Year's Eve celebration, and endless crowds of people. In 1907, Times Square became the location where the New Year's Eve ball would drop each year. The tradition still lives on. Times Square is the most visited place in the world and the second most visited tourist attraction after the Las Vegas Strip. The entertainment center is located in the Midtown Manhattan area of New York City and is sometimes referred to as the crossroads of the world. There are high-rise buildings, interactive billboards, major retail shops, restaurants, museums and entertainment venues. Number 8. San Antonio Riverwalk. In the city of San Antonio, Texas, there are few attractions more appealing than the Riverwalk. Also known as the Paseo del Rio, the Riverwalk is a network of walkways lining the San Antonio River. San Antonio's Riverwalk is a beautiful location and a great place to spend some time, whether you are looking for a place to wander, enjoy a meal, or look for souvenirs. Reserved for pedestrians, the revitalized area is packed with fascinating architecture, lush greenery and water views. Stretching along the San Antonio River in the heart of the city, this pedestrian area is lined with restaurants and outdoor dining areas, with everything from casual to fine cuisine. It is possible to dig into Tex-Mex cuisine, upscale French fare and everything in between in this one easily navigable destination. Small boats meander along the river and scenic arching bridges complete the tranquil scene. Large old trees drape over the river and walkway providing shade. The Riverwalk also features a variety of entertainment with occasional live music and seasonal events. Number 7. Statue of Liberty. the largest statue in the world, which is carrying the icon and symbol of not only the United States but also the world. Designed by French sculptor Frédéric-Auguste Bartholdi, the copper Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from the people of France. The female figure represents the Roman goddess Libertas and has become both a symbol of freedom and a way to welcome immigrants from abroad. Its height is 305 feet from the ground. The statue is located on Liberty Island in New York City. The view of the statue is extraordinary. 3.5 million people visit the statue almost every year. Visitors can have 3 types of tickets to visit this place. They are crown tickets, pedestal tickets and ground tickets. Due to safety reasons, public access to the balcony surrounding the torch has been banned since 1916. A new Statue of Liberty museum opened in 2019, featuring the original torch. Visiting the USA without seeing this statue is truly a blunder. You can also visit Ellis Island, which will also be a worth money tour near the statue. Basically, the statue represents the USA. Number 6. Niagara Falls. Situated along the Canada-US border, Niagara Falls is one of the most famous waterfalls in the world. The water from the Lake Erie flows into the Lake Ontario over these massive waterfalls, known for the great quantity of water that is constantly tumbling over the vertical drop. Niagara Falls is actually a set of 3 falls. It consists of the largest section, known as Horseshoe Falls, with a drop of 187 feet, a second section on the American side of the river, known as the American Falls, with a drop of 89 feet, and the much thinner section located next to the American Falls, known as Bridal Veil Falls, with a drop of 78 feet. Views are good on both sides of the river, but the Canadian side gives a very different perspective and is worth a visit if you don't mind crossing the border into Canada. Summer is the most popular time to visit Niagara Falls when the weather is warm, gardens are in bloom, and wandering around is pleasant. Winter provides a unique opportunity to see the snow-covered shores and ice-covered railings, street signs, and trees. It's truly a winter wonderland. On clear days, the plume of mist rising from Niagara Falls can be seen from as far away as the CN Tower in downtown Toronto, Canada, on the opposite shore of Lake Ontario. Number 5. Walt Disney World Resort. Walt Disney World Resort is a 47-mile hotel offering 4 parks. The Epcot, Kingdom Park, and Magic, the Animal Kingdom Park and Disney or the Hollywood Studios in Disney, and 2 water parks. Disney Beach, Blizzard and Typhoon Lagoon in Disney, and along with that it has more than 20 resort hotels. Guests will experience Disney magic every time they visit, with immersive journeys, animal encounters, magic attractions, catering, shopping, and almost 60,000 cast members in over 3,000 roles. This massive amusement park in Orlando is America's biggest family destination, serving both children and adults for decades. Walt Disney World was opened in 1971 and over the years has maintained its importance and appeal to children and also to many adults. In addition to the numerous theme parks, Walt Disney World Resort has water parks, shopping and plays in Disney Center, and many more, ranging from fine dining to golf. You can spend a day or week in this area. Number 4. Golden Gate Bridge. Arching across San Francisco Bay, joining San Francisco in Marin County, the Golden Gate Bridge has been a California icon since it was built in the 1930s. The Golden Gate Bridge was the longest suspension bridge span in the world when it was completed in 1937 and has become an internationally recognized symbol of San Francisco and California. Contrasting with the blue water, the bridge's orangish-red color is an aesthetic accent that brings a unique quality to the city. The famous red-orange color of the bridge was specifically chosen to make the bridge more easily visible through the thick fog that frequently shrouds the bridge. It also has a unique presence when it's shrouded in fog, with just the peaks of the main towers projecting through the low-lying cloud. The bridge is approximately 2 miles long and part of Highway 101 or SR1. If the day is clear, one of the best viewing spots is on Conzelman Road, located in Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Number 3. Yellowstone National Park. The oldest national park of USA. It is in Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. America's first national park provides more than 900 miles of hiking trails, as well as plenty of attractions to excite nature lovers, from steaming geysers to bubbling hot springs. The park was built to preserve the area of hot springs and a vast number of geysers. It has incredible thermal area, rugged beauty and wildlife. A big old volcano, Yellowstone National Park, is home to a stunning view and amazing natural occurrences. Geysers and hot springs, as well as breathtaking waterfalls along the Yellowstone River, are only a few of the landmarks that attract tens of thousands of visitors each year. Plus, animal fans will appreciate a visit to the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center to learn about local wildlife. This stone park is a free-roaming place for antelope, bison, sheep, black and grizzly bears. If you'd rather look for wild critters inside the park, which occupies parts of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, spend a few hours driving through the Hayden and Lamar valleys. Both areas are considered popular havens for Yellowstone National Park's resident bison, wolves and grizzly bears. The Yellowstone River also craves visitors to visit this place. Number 2. White House. The White House is the official residence of the President of the United States and should be on the top of your list of things to see in Washington. This historic structure has been the home of every president except George Washington. It was built between 1792 and 1800 and first used by President John Adams. Lafayette Park is on the north side of the White House. Beyond is a pedestrian-only zone, full of interesting characters and an excellent spot to get a great photo. It was originally built by James Hoban in 1792 and, after being burned down by British forces in 1814, was rebuilt in 1818. Tours of the White House are free, but reservations must be made a minimum of 3 weeks in advance. After the 9/11 attacks, it has become more difficult to visit the White House, and to date tours are available for groups of 10 or more and must be requested up to 6 months in advance through your member of Congress or your country's U.S. ambassador. Strict security rules are always in effect. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 1. Grand Canyon. An ancient place which is 5 to 6 million years old, situated in Arizona state. Colorado River flows in the canyon. The canyon is 447 kilometers long and the width is 29 kilometers. Another most attractive part is the depth of the canyon, which is 93 feet. Visitors do not need any special occasion to visit this piece of heaven on the earth. The place is the best place for hunting. Most of the visitors are the Native Americans. The south rim is open all year round, with weather permitting. A visitor can easily roam at the south rim. North rim is open from mid-May to mid of the October. Sightseeing is not only the main activities of the visitors, rather they go for rafting, hiking, running, helicopter tours and much more. The Grand Canyon Park's Ultra Marathon race is a very exciting one. About 5 million of visitors visit the place every year. Most of the visitors are from the domestic arena and 83% of the visitors are from the USA. Nowadays, the main attraction of this beautiful place has become the Grand Canyon Skywalk, which is basically a bridge made of high-quality glass. It is a 400 kilometers road distance from the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is not actually the biggest or deepest canyon of the world, but still people come here for its mesmerizing sightseeing. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchZilla and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.